Lithuanian Foreign Minister Landsbergis supports Ukraine's victory plan as realistic and achievable, urging increased Western support.
Russia recruiting older soldiers over age 50 for Ukraine war as volunteer numbers decline.
Inquiry: Putin's assassins in the 2018 Salisbury, UK nerve agent attack could have killed thousands if the deadly poisons they used got loose.
British-Canadian computer scientist and Nobel laureate Geoffrey Hinton, dubbed the godfather of AI, warns there is a 50% chance AI will surpass human intelligence and try to take over within 20 years.
US poll: President Trump leads Harris by 3 points in Arizona as voters express concern about the economy, inflation, and border issues.
US President Trump leads Harris by 7 points in crucial swing state of Georgia.
Early voting going badly for Democrats in multiple swing states, says Republican strategist.
CNN analyst says, "I cannot find one Arab American who will support Harris, while many plan to vote for President Trump."
Democrats are nervous as black and young voter turnout underperforms in early voting, while Republicans feel increasingly confident, says Democratic strategist.
Fallout continues from Harris' disastrous Fox News interview.
Billionaire American investor Stanley Druckenmiller says the market is very convinced of President Trump's victory.
US reports an unusual surge of atypical pneumonia in young children, with the highest rates in 2 to 4-year-olds across central states.
Study finds severe infections like flu and herpes are linked to increased brain atrophy and dementia risk years later, possibly due to changes in the immune system.
European medical schools are overhauling curricula to address health impacts of the climate crisis, focusing on diseases like dengue and heat stroke, led by a network headed by the University of Glasgow, Scotland, UK.
UK new bill aims to protect children from addictive social media algorithms, following actions in other European countries to limit smartphone use in schools.
India successfully eliminates trachoma as a public health problem, reducing blindness cases from 4% to 0.008% since 2005 through improved sanitation, surveillance, and education.
Timor-Leste eliminates lymphatic filariasis as a public health problem using World Health Organization approved triple drug therapy, joining Thailand, Sri Lanka, and Brazil in recent successes.
Research shows listening to music after surgery reduces pain, anxiety, and morphine use, lowers heart rate, and speeds recovery.
France battles worst floods in 40 years.
Massive floods cause damage and power outages in southeast France after heavy rainfall.
Nationwide power outage plunges Cuba into darkness after a thermoelectric plant failure, exacerbating an ongoing electricity crisis and fuel shortages.
Torrential rain triggers landslides and flooding in northern Italy, disrupting transport and prompting 60 rescue missions in Siena province.
High tide causes flooding in Con Tua City, Vietnam, exceeding warning level 3, with peak levels forecast until October 22nd.
High tide on the Dong Nai River exceeds warning level 2, causing flooding in the Long Binh Dang ward, impacting nearly 200 households.
Bizarre phenomenon. 5 terrifying super typhoons and hurricanes that spread disaster in recent years were all shaped like devil's skulls when viewed from above.
Czech Republic, shocking footage reveals widespread animal abuse at 12 cattle raising operations, prompting investigation and potential charges.
Irish network RTE Television exposes horrific abuse of unweaned calves in live export industry, who are beaten with paddles and pitchforks at assembly centres and forced to endure grueling long-distance journeys.
International Union for Conservation of Nature adds 12 sites to its green list of conservation areas, including China's Mount Fanjing Reserve. Colombia, France, Mexico, Saudi Arabia, and Zambia also recognised with added sites.
Mars Perseverance rover captures image of a rock resembling a human head, sparking discussion on visual perception in space exploration.
Pakistan, Khyber Pakhtunkhwa province introduces new animal welfare and domestic animal breeding laws, replacing 134-year-old legislation in order to combat cruelty and regulate breeding practices.
Azerbaijan's parliament approves a bill increasing fines up to $1,176 for animal cruelty, with potential jail time for severe cases.
UK lawmaker introduces fireworks bill to restrict sales and noise levels, aiming to reduce stress on animals and people.
University of Findlay, Ohio, US, Henderson Dining Hall accommodates vegan students and implements protocols to prevent cross-contamination with animal products.
San Jose, California, US. Peter's Hell on Wheels truck will blast turkey cries outside Safeway grocery store to raise awareness of the 46 million turkeys killed annually for Thanksgiving amid a bird flu outbreak.
PETA activist disrupts Giorgio Armani fashion show in New York City, US, urging a ban on wild animal skins to follow existing bans on fur and Angora.
US Southwest Airlines pilot adopts a kitten during rescue flight, transporting 150 shelter animals from hurricane-impacted areas to safety in Milwaukee, Wisconsin.
Aquatic plants like sea moss and duckweed predicted to be major food trends in 2025, offering sustainable protein and nutrient sources with a lower environmental impact, according to US-based Whole Foods Market grocery chains expert panel.
US startup Forza Foods launches innovative watermelon seed milk, offering a zero-sugar and sustainable dairy alternative.
Explainer: vegans choose not to eat eggs due to concerns about animal cruelty, environmental impacts, and ethics, but still can enjoy vegan versions of any culinary creation through realistic vegan egg alternatives.
Vegetarianism, once religious or health-focused, is now a global lifestyle trend, promoting well-being, environmental protection, and balanced nutrition.
Elevating quote of the day: an equation for me has no meaning unless it expresses a thought of God. The renowned mathematician Srinivasa Ramanujan, vegetarian.
For more relevant news from around our planet, please visit suprememastertv.com/NWN.